This man's whole skin has been shedding off like that of a snake for the past 8 years. The skin aches too much that scratching with hands is not enough, but only a stone can help. His whole house is full of blood due to bedbugs that invaded the whole house. He lost everything, starting from parents to grandparents to his wife and even his children. His life is at stake as he loses everything, being the reason he compares his life to that of the biblical Job in the Old Testament. But later, life changed. Edward now has daily food, lives in a clean house and has a mattress. How did his life change when he had lost hope? And who are the people behind such a beautiful act of compassion? Meet our friend Edward. Edward was born in 1958. He was born normal, healthy and fit, but his life has always been miserable since young, having lost his parents when he was still a toddler. But lucky enough, the grandparents were still there to raise him. But that too never lasted long, as after becoming a teenager, they also died due to old age. He grew, became a man, and then wanted to find a partner whom they would share the rest of their lives together. After 8 years, he suffered a mysterious illness, which up to date, he does not know what exact illness he's suffering from. It all started when the skin could become stiff and then scratch himself. He kept scratching and scratching until when using hands was no longer enough, but now uses stones to scratch himself. The old man has no way of explaining how painful the whole skin is. Edward went to the hospital, but no illness was detected. Doctors then advised him to apply some herbs on the skin, which did not help. One of the main reasons he was not treated was poverty, knowing that if he had enough money, he would have gone to a more advanced hospital. He worked before falling sick and was a husband who had 2 children. But due to this illness, he stopped working, failing to provide for the family. That later, the wife left him, and it's now been 6 years since the wife left and also took the 2 children. Later, he failed to pay rent and was evicted from the house, living a homeless life, sleeping on street sides until one day when a good Samaritan showed up and gave him this house. The house was clean before he joined, but now the house looks totally different because of blood filled on walls. And the house too is full of bedbugs that also suck his blood, making his health condition worse daily. The man lives under extreme poverty, that the mattress he sleeps on is too old, plus only one bedsheet that is also not enough to cover him. The house too is not a home since it has no any house material. Due to no money, that means surviving is difficult, but thanks his neighbors who always check on the man and bring him breakfast in the morning and lunch. He says this does not happen daily, but if it was not their support, then he would have died. If he has nothing to eat, the man just walks in the house and sleeps, hoping that maybe the next day a neighbor would bring him some food. Apart from the poor and bad life, the old man says he was destined to be a pastor since God has always visited him with visions that went on coming true. He says God has a purpose on his life, but the skin illness still hinders his dreams to come true. That was our first visit, and the man clearly needed support so as to have a better life. And after publishing his life story on Afrimax, many good Samaritans saw his life and vowed to do something for him. We returned to the man's house, but not like any other, as a group of people who saw how he lived organized themselves and contributed to helping the man, bringing him food since he needed to eat fast, and another priority was bringing a brand new mattress and bed sheets. He can now sleep and rest, unlike the previous time where he always struggled with a smallest old mattress that wasn't enough to give him a comfy sleep. As they thought of the man, they also cleaned his house and also painted. That's why the house looks tidy and totally different to the previous time, where the walls were full of bedbugs and blood. Edward says he's happy that people took the initiative of changing his life completely, as he was given some skin lotion to apply on the skin. This group is also gathering money for advanced treatment so that the man's skin would be treated for him to have a healthy life free of this skin abnormality. The man is now happy, thanking each and everyone who supported him. Thank you for watching. I'm Elijah and this is Afrimax English. Remember to subscribe.